This is a video by Richpin. Today we're going to be replacing a fuel filter on a Gen 2 Saturn, which can pertain to a Gen 3 also. The first thing you want to do is remove the pump fuse, which is located inside the vehicle. Now, after you've removed the fuel pump fuse, you want to start up the car, and it will run for a few seconds, and that will drain the fuel out of the system, so you can remove your fuel filter. Now you want to jack your car up in the air so you can get underneath it, and here's the fuel filter right here, which is located in the back of the car towards the rear wheels. And what I've done here is removed the bolt that holds on the brake cable. Get that out of the way. Now these two bolts right here, these 10mm head bolts that hold the bracket on, most of the time they will break, so I would highly recommend that you soak these bolts with penetrating oil before you try to take them off. Now in my case they did break, and all I did was re-tap them and put new bolts in. Now once you get the bolts out of the way for the bracket, there are 3 lines that are on the filter, and there are little tabs that you squeeze. You just squeeze the tab right here and just pull the line off, and there will be a little gasoline that will come out. Now if the line is stubborn, you can use some needle nose pliers to squeeze the tabs in. Now the bracket, if you're not buying a OEM filter, you can reuse the bracket zone. And it just slides right back in the bracket. And it goes in a lot easier because they just push and clip right in place. Slide it underneath the brake lines. Now when you put your bolts in, I would recommend putting grease on those bolts, so the next time you take the filter off 100,000 miles from now, the bolts won't be frozen in there. Now for the bolt for the parking brake. And that's it. That's all it takes to replacing your fuel filter.